Hi guys, welcome back to Kobe's Kitchen where we share simple, amazing recipes. You don't have to break a bank to create an amazing meal in your home. And homemade food does not have to be boring. Thank you so much for my returning subscribers. And for my new subscribers, karibuni sana, and I do really appreciate you. So if you haven't subscribed yet and this channel is kind of you like this content, please consider hitting that subscribe button and click on that notification bell to ensure anytime I upload a new video you are notified. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make ginger cookies. So sit back, of course, relax, and let's head over to our ingredients. So for my ingredients, I've already measured 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'll then also be using 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a teaspoon of bicarbonate or baking soda. Be careful when using the baking soda, because when you put more of it you will not be able to eat the cookies because they'll be bitter and you won't like the taste. I'll also be using a cup of margarine. You can also use unsalted butter or no cooking oil at this point, just margarine or butter. I'll also be having 2 eggs, and of course, since it's ginger cookies, I'll be using the ground ginger. So I'm not using the other plant-based ginger, I'm using the ground ginger. You can also use a caster sugar or use this sugar molasses mixture. This is the brown sugar. It helps in the cookies being chewy, and that's what we want with cookies. We don't really need a very hard cookie, we need a chewy cookie, especially when taking it with very cold milk. You need a chewy cookie. So let's begin our process. So we'll be needing a full cup of margarine butter, and I prefer the Prestige margarine because of it has a nice texture and also haina chumvi mingi compared to others. So measuring a cup of margarine, I'll be using the same cup to measure 3/4 cup of my brown sugar. So if you have the measuring cups, the better, but if you don't have, this is a basic kitchen. You just need to use whatever is in your kitchen. Okay, so I'll be using I'll then put, I hope this is 3/4. I'll then put 3/4 cup of the brown sugar in, and then beat this together. I'm gonna mix this together with a fork. For me, I'll be using the beater until it is nicely mixed. So I'll be connecting my beater and then beat it up and show you the consistency we want after isha mix. Bora it's mixed kabisa. Once it's nicely mixed hivo, I'll then add in 2 eggs, and mix it up until it's nicely. So in the flour, I'll be putting a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of the baking soda and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So those 2 are the raising agents, very important when making your cookies. That's enough, and then we will make the dough with this. So I'll be putting mine gradually, pole too, as I mix it over until you get the right. Oh, I forgot to put the ginger in the flour. So we'll be needing 2 tablespoons of grounded ginger. So if you're using the teaspoon, I'll be putting 4 of them, but it's 2 tablespoons of grounded ginger. So I'll mix this everything over and mix it to my other mixture, and then I'll be back to show you the kind of consistency you need. Ukisha need your dough. So I'll be putting gradually pole tu, then this is the kind of dough that you need to have for your cookie dough, and you can just bake it by just molding it with your hands and we form heavy and just pat it. So this is one way, but I want to try out and make use of my cookie cutters. So that's what I want to try out. Let me take a few. So I've just taken out my dough and I'm just gonna form whatever, and then with my cookie cutters, which are assorted in shapes, I'll be using one. I'll just cut out a piece hivo. So actually it's hectic, but a nice way to cut out your cookies. So this is one way of cutting your cookies. So I'll be cutting them in various shapes and sizes and then displaying them on my oven tray. You don't need to line your tray with any oil or you can just do a non-stick spray on it, but you don't need to do that. It's not necessary because the amount of margarine that we used for kneading the dough in this will help it in not sticking. So I'll just arrange them nicely. Just arrange them nicely and give them some space. So nikiweka moja hapa nitapea space ingine hapa, niweke ingine hapa to enable it to have space for rising. So I'll just cut out my dough. Don't worry if you don't have the cookie cutters, you can just cut it na mkono yako and mold it. So I'll do that and then we'll meet. In the meantime, be preheating your oven 180 degrees Celsius 10 minutes, moto ya juu na chini. See you right back after I've cut my cookies. So I'm done cutting my cookies. So these are the kind of shapes that I have, and I'll be baking them for 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, or rather until they are nicely golden brown and utajua tu imeiva. So I'll be baking this, and then I have leftover which I'll be using to cut them nicely because I want these nice shapes. So let me pop them in the oven and then I'll show you the overall outcome after they are done. So in like after 10 minutes zishaiva vizuri and they are soft on the inside, so we'll let them, this is how they look on the downer side, and that's why I was telling you there is no need of greasing your pan in them, because this is how they look on the other side. So this is it for this particular video. They are so nice, zimeiva vizuri, but this part of the oven si moto sana. These katikati ones hazija brown as such, but anyway zishaiva vizuri. So anyway, I'll continue again with the other ones zenye hazija kuwa bado, and try out this recipe and let me know how you will turn out. I'm proud of mine, so try out this recipe. See you on our next one. Bye bye.